Yes. What's going on? What's happening? Right. It's Wednesday. And that can only mean one thing. We've got legs. Legs. Best day of the week. I'm excited. So we're going to muscle bound. I think I'm gonna have to start. So Wednesday works good because muscle bound, they've got some good leg pieces. And also Jay, who does my massage from R&R, he lives 5 minutes from muscle bound. But Rob's just got some sick new pieces at muscle unit, man. And Barnes is just a bit far to see Jay. So I think I'm gonna start seeing Jay once every 2 weeks. I'll see Jay this week and next week. But then after that, I think I'm gonna start alternating my workouts at muscle unit. Yeah, man, it's gotta be done. And I'll tell you what, it's not just about supporting my boys' gym. I love muscle unit, man. I love muscle unit. Always a good vibe down there. Always a good session. Don't know if you might have noticed, but to say that we were fully shaven a week ago, the beard's coming on fast. I'm going to give it another week. I'll do my best to neaten it myself, and then go see my boy Reef, barber guy. Has his own little barbers in Bonfirth. I'm going to get him to style it up. I just want, obviously, edges, but I can't do that fading shit, man. You know, where it's just like, because I kind of want it. I want it like a bit thinner here, a bit thinner at top, and then I want it around my jawline just a little bit thicker and a tiny bit longer. Don't want it too long. Not growing no big crazy Viking beard, but I just want a little bit more. And I get to a point where I'm doing it myself because I just hate relying on people, man. Same with my head. I realised, I think it were like my dad's had a bald head since he was 30, and I think obviously taking gear and that does speed it up. And obviously my dad didn't take gear, but I remember when I was like 23, 24, 25, and I remember my hair getting like thinner, and I was like, oh, this kind of needs to go soon. But when you have hair, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have hair, it's the last thing that you want to go. Yeah. You get so paranoid about your hair. It's a bit gay, really. And I'm gonna look stupid with a bald head, and then you'll say, nah, you look good, whatever, you look fine, and then it's all right for you to say you look good with a bald head, and it's like, yeah, but right, I don't look good with a bald head. I've got enough funny shaped head. But a lot of you probably won't know. In 2016, when I was 26, I did a little stint in HMP, the HMP hotel, and you don't care. You don't give a fuck about what you look like when you're in there, man. Who cares what other likes? You don't care what you look like. Yeah, so that was the last thing on my mind. So I thought, you know what? Use this as an opportunity and just get rid. And then when I shaved my head, there's no going back. When you realise how easy life is when you don't have to go see a barber and you can just cut your own hair. It's too easy, man. Self-sufficient, like every man should be. Yeah, but then what happens is I grow this beard, and I always like it's just lining it up myself, neating it up, fine. And every now and again you do it, and you're like, why am I doing this? You shave it off just because it's easier, and then it's like, I mean, I don't mind it. But, so, I tell you what's been happening, and this is what has spurred me on to shave it. So, a couple of people have mentioned it, like just like friends and shit, and then when I've been watching it on YouTube, watching him on YouTube. And then I went to the O2 in London to watch a Kill Tony show, like a comedy show. Some guy comes running up to me, proper excited, and he was like, "Oh my god, oh my god." What did he say? He was like, "Oh my god, look who it is. It's what was the guy's name now?" He was like, "Mike Israel." And I was looking at him like, "Do you think this is funny?" He was like, "Can I have a picture of you?" And I was looking at him like, "Bro, you obviously know I'm not Mike Israel." And he was like, "No, what do you mean?" And I just looked at him like, fuck off. Afterwards I felt like, why did I do that? A bit of a dick. But for some reason I felt so offended. And I used to love Mike Usatel. It put me off a bit when he I don't know why, but he probably should have never competed, and he's like, well, I don't know, you do what you love, don't you? But just like, I don't know, when he's competing and he's eating like protein bars and stuff, and then using all these excuses like, oh, I need to do it this way because I get so hungry. Yeah, everybody gets hungry, and then you can't be that type of person with all these people around you, and then you can't get in shape. Like, what's that about, man? What's that about? Like, but yeah, and then are in Oxygen Gym in Dubai. Mike Usatel? Nope. Nice. I'm like, do you think this is what would you say? Is that a compliment, or what are you trying to say? And he's like, well, I think it's a compliment, kinda. And I was like, bro, I'm in shape. Do I sound like Mike Usatel? Do I sound American? Oh, yeah. And then again, when I was training at Muscle Bound, some guy come up to me, Mike Usatel. And I just thought, you know what, I've had enough of this shit. I have had enough of this shit. so after the show, I thought, you know what, I'm growing a beard. Like Spanian style, if you know Spanian, isn't it? Not as long as that. But yeah, I just thought, I need to get this facial hair back, man. I'm not having that. I've had enough. I've had enough of being called somebody else. But yeah, and I'm sure you might have thought that too. But yeah, if you see me, don't try with that joke, 'cause I don't find it funny. Nah, I'm not bothered. But yeah, gonna go a little bit of a, not a beard, just like a little bit more than this, and just get tidied up and shit. The shit looks neat. tell you what, next year is going to be good on stage, man. Next year is going to be good. I was thinking about it today. A guy, there's so many good guys, especially in the supers. My boy Pav was. I love Pav, but Pav needs to be, when he's doing his shows, but he can get away with not being peeled. But I don't know, man. I don't know why. It pissed me off a bit, like, you know, when some, like, Pav, bro, I know you're gonna be watching this, but like, if you're working with a coach, whether it's the first time you're working with them or not, whatever show you pick, the goal is to come in shape for the show. None of this warm up. When people say a warm up, oh, this isn't the proper show, this is the main show. If you could be peeled for it, you'd be peeled for it. If you wanted to be peeled for it, you'd be peeled for it. Saying it's a warm up's just like saying, I know I'm not going to be peeled, so, but it's just like I don't know, man. And then if your coach is telling you, oh no, I'm happy with this, we're gonna look sick. Nah. Just be your best for every show you do. Every show you do, be your best. Make sure you're peeled for every show you do, man. There's no reason not to be. You're just doing yourself an injustice. So if you're listening, Pav, which I know you are, make sure that your new coach gets you peeled. Why, sack him off. Yeah. So Pav competing next weekend, I think, Romania. My boy Big Mac, he's just opened his new gym actually in Mansfield, I think. Mansfield or Macclesfield. I don't know them areas. Near what's it called? Near the centre parks down there, near the Sherwood Forest centre parks. Like, so when I go to, you know what? Never interested in going centre parks before. Obviously, before I had like my little family, but we went this year and it was sick. Felt like an holiday. We're there for a week and it felt like a good holiday, man. My thing's always been like, for the same price you can go abroad. But then since I got Charlotte, going there, we went for like a Monday to Friday job. Bad boy. Felt so chilled. Felt like a holiday. I think it was because Emma wasn't working, and I don't know, I think when Emma works it stresses me out. But yeah, it was so chilled. I'd get up in the morning, go for a little walk, I'd have my food, I'd drive to a gym, come back, spend day with them whilst I were away. They'd walk for breakfast somewhere on site. Yeah, epic. But yeah, Big Mac competing next weekend, I think, or maybe weekend after. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Again, we're all going to be in the same thing next year. And then next year's going to be mad. I know that my boy Josh, no, not Josh, Ben Bogdanov. I know he's watching this. I know you're watching this. Beast. Like next year, so we've got Ben. Who else? Jay Harrison, another big guy. Got Sam Correa, sick physique, man. Sick physique, tiny waist. Sick. I thought he were gonna get his pro card last year, mate. He could get it this year, Jake could get it this year. But yeah, I just think I'm against them guys next year. What the fuck? But nah, exciting times. You know what it is, like I said before. Bodybuilding, the competition is not the be all and end all. It's like, it just shows your progress. And it's like a progress tracker for each year. Until you're at your final form, which, if you're ever going to be at your final form, then it's like, It's the bit in between, man. It's the making progress that I love. And I know I'll make progress, and I know I'll be better next year. So it's almost like the work that you do, if you do the work, you can't be unhappy. Wherever you place, you can't be unhappy. Obviously I want to beat all you fuckers. But saying that and looking, yeah, anyway, madness. Even there's gonna be loads of guys next year, man. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting either way. Yeah, man. Good shit. Right, legs today. What are we doing? So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna do my planks and leg raises. Start off just 2 sets, 60-second plank, 20 leg raises on Roman chair. Then we're gonna do 2 sets bicep machine. Then we're gonna do 2 sets seated leg curl. So then usually, what we're doing towards the back end of prep, we're doing a hinge, so we're doing like a stiff leg. But what I did notice is it kind of fatiguing me a bit for quads. And now, because we're only eating quads once a week, because they're sort of like a stronger body part, we're going to save the stiff legs for Saturday's session. So yeah, seated leg curls 2 sets. We're going to do some leg extensions 2 sets, leg press 2 sets. Still on 1 set of hack. Based on last leg session, man, I only had 1 good set in me. I can tell recovery is not 100, but it's not quite there yet. Saying that this morning I was the same weight that I was when I woke up on show day, so my weight's dropped again. Feeling skinny. So yeah, hack squat 1 set, then lying leg curls 2 sets. But what I've said is, because the lying leg curl were like, I could feel it tweaking my adductor a little bit. If I do the lying leg curl and it hurts, what we'll do is today we'll do a stiff leg. Probably just 1 set and just focus on being super accurate with it. Don't need to overload it so that we start smashing his lower back and turning it into like a big compound. I feel like if you're not careful, then that's when you start like getting into using too much core. And yeah, we don't need to go stupid heavy on them if we're doing. And then that's it. No calves today, we did them yesterday. So calves at the moment we're sticking to on us chest days. But yeah, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. About 10 minutes away from the gym. I'm gonna get my little walk done when I get there. Think about what I'm gonna be doing. Just getting my mind in the zone. Getting nice and warmed up and ready, and mentally. Loosened up after this car journey. Then I'm going to start off with the leg raises. I won't show you them. So in 5 seconds, like magic, you'll see me on the bicep curl machine. Maria, told you, just like magic. Right, epic bicep curl machine. If you've watched my videos, you know that this is the go-to for now. So on this single arm, same as what we did Monday to start off with, but the only difference being, on Monday we went a little bit lower reps, so we were sort of doing like 8 to 10 Monday, Today we want to get 10 to 15 range, yeah? 2 sets in that 10 to 15 range. I've just gone one lighter than what we did on Monday. I've done my little walk, I've done my gear planks and leg raises. You don't need to see none of that. You know what a plank looks like. Look in the mirror. Right. Joker. Let's go. Oh yeah. Struggle getting that last one up. Had to grind it a little bit. I feel like I couldn't get out there, so that'll do. Need to get better at counting. You'd think after all these years of PTing that I'd be good at counting. Last rep I don't know if I got 12 or 13. Must be all the weed that I smoked. All the weed that I smoked over the last 10 years or whatever it is. But yeah, I don't smoke no more. A little bit of RSO. Got some as a little treat today. Late one today, to be fair. It's 3:45. Usually in prep I've been at gym for like 12:1. But you know what that means? That means that I'm gonna combine meal 4 and 5 today. And it's burger night. Right, I got a 2-minute rest. We'll do another set on that weight. Baddest intro workout drink ever this. Double lemon. Big dog. Ration still. 20 grams, big dog. 25 EAAs. Gas Mark 10. 10 gram creatine from Gas Mark 10. We've got a little bit of glutamine in there as well. But I always get the lemon EAAs, lemon big dog, and then flavourless creatine and flavourless glutamine. Tom 10 on the Gas Mark 10 website. You know we make the most sales on Gas Mark 10 out of all the Gas Mark 10 athletes. You know your boy's got the highest sales every month. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. It means a lot, man. You don't understand that just using a little code when you buy something, how much it helps somebody. Right. Same weight, another set. get it. Oh yeah, very nice. It's better than polish. Can't get that last one to the top. Right. Biceps done. Again, if you're new to the channel, you know we do biceps 3 times a week. So once on Monday with back, we do 2 exercises, 2 working sets on each exercise. On Wednesdays with legs, we do 1 exercise, 2 working sets, and then on Friday with chest, we do 2 exercises, 2 sets again. Frequency is good, but first, if you want to bring your biceps up, make sure that the quality is there first. Otherwise, adding in more frequency ain't going to do nothing. So first, make sure your execution's there, and then that's when you up the volume. For me, I spread the volume across the week. I find that if I overdo the volume in a session, I start getting tennis elbow and my joints start hurting more than else. Right, let's get started on legs. Seated leg curl first. Let's get it. So just now, waiting for somebody to do the set on this machine. Thought I'd have a little look on Instagram, innit? Seen that Urs Miracle Bear is switching to open. Don't know why, but I'm excited about it. For those of you who don't know, Urs is a German dude that does classic. Obviously for classic there's a weight cap, and every year it's like in his off season he's like lean and he's like 30-40 pounds above the weight cap, and when he competes I think he like struggles to get down to it. So what he ends up doing is he ends up making a lot of progress, then having to lose muscle and kill himself. But people suffer anyway, but obviously like he has to suffer and lose muscle to get in the weight cap and compete. Whereas if he does open, it can be a lot bigger. He can be the bodybuilder that he's meant to be, that obviously he enjoys being and that he clearly wants to be. And yeah, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I don't think he can place up there. Like, I don't think he can be top 5 at Olympia or anytime soon, but could possibly win pro shows, so he could qualify for Olympia. But I think he's going to be I reckon first show he'll probably do something like an Arnold Classic. It'll be like top 5. I can't see him winning it if there's top guy. Because in the Arnold Classics, you always get guys that are, you always get somebody who's like top 5 at Olympia doing it. I can't see him beating them yet, but it's going to be interesting to see, man. It's going to be interesting to see. He has a sick physique, comes in peeled to death. Like I said, he's got body parts that he needs to bring up, and if you need to bring up body parts, it's hard not to put weight on. But yeah, excited to see. Right, enough talking. Seated hamstring curl. So on this, what I'm using as a gauge of failure is as soon as I can't get all the way back, that's it, set over. With the reps usually, I can touch the back of the pad with the leg finger. The leg thingamabob. I want to get Cuba wants 2 sets 8 to 10 on this, but 2 sets 8 to 12. That's the zone we want to be failing in. Right. As you see, we've got the Crocs today. Right. Perfect reps only. Let's go. Excellent. 12. 2-minute rest. Same again. Same work. Max reps like that last one was shit, but that'll do. That'll do. Let's go smash these quads. Leg extensions. So last time I did this, I underestimated the weight massively. So what we're going to do today, we're using this phase, this post-show phase, where technically we don't need as much stimulus to get a result. And we're going to reduce the weight by quite a bit. I'm just going to focus on quality over everything else. That's what we try and do anyway, but obviously we want to progress wherever. But yeah, so I see this as like a fresh start. Cuba wants 8 to 10 on these. But again, I think it's a bit, personally, I think it's a little bit too low on extensions. I just think, and he wants like a bit of a hold at the top. I just think ask him for trouble, man, ask him for new trouble. But let's get some perfect reps. For me, 10 to 15 range I prefer. Let's say 8 to 12, forget 15, but I don't want to be going below 8. Don't really want to go below 10 really, but let's see how we get on with this. Right. Let's get these quads out. Oh, nearly fell off. Cybex bad boy this. Right. Look at them adductors. Look at them pasty adductors. Right, let's go. For best point of reference to call it then is as soon as I can't get to the top on a leg extension, if you're gonna go past failure, you can't be out there all day, man. But again, it works. Everywhere training works. So you guys with sick quads, don't train how I train. There's no, I'm not talking absolutes. Saying what works for me is find a point of reference which I class as failure. Like I said, as soon as I can't do as soon as I have to grind a rep, as soon as I can't do another rep like the others, as soon as I can't do like a perfect rep, that's where I like to call it, and I progress from there. And obviously it works. Always work. This is the way that I found after what, 15, 16, 17 years of training, that I enjoy and that works best for me. And I enjoy and that works for me being the two main reasons. Right, 2 minute rest, we'll go again. Didn't even have to pull my shorts up then. Legs are pumped. Right, let's go. Couldn't get that last one up. Foot were doing that shake. You know that one what? That one that your bird does. Oh. Right. Leg press time. Now the real work begins. As you can see, the old faithful hammer strength leg press. Cuba wanted a side base leg press on this, but I just feel this one better, man. I feel it better, I can get a bit of range on it. I just don't gel with that side base one at all. I don't know why, I know it's a good one, but I just don't gel with it. And we've got one of these in every gym, so let's stick with hammer strength. Right, he wants 2 sets of 7 to 10 with a slight pause in the stretch. 7 to 10 seems low for leg press, but is what it is. I'd rather 8 to 12 or even 15 on leg press, but is what it is. Right, I've done a few reps on 4 plates a side, and in prep I've been getting 8 plates for 8. So we'll start from 8 plates a side. We'll see how we get on. If I get it, it's just if I get 8, what I've been doing in prep is I was dropping to 6 plates and making sure I was getting 10. But if we only get 8 today, what we'll do is we'll drop to 7 plates. Yeah. If we get 9 or 10, we might stay on 8. Let's see how we get on. Right, first set.
Why won't you do legs? This one, if you want. You are. I like to rest anyway, so. I don't know where you go to what the
Felt good that. Felt good that. Like I said, I've been failing on 8, so I've got 9 then. I don't want to be doing 7 reps long. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take a plate off each side, have a 3-minute rest, maybe 4, and then we'll go again. Set 2. Drop just 1 plate aside off. I feel like it's going to feel just the same. Right. Again, same rep range. Let's see how we get on.
We'll go far as that. Yeah. Home base. I'm free of my ball. I've got IFBB PRO. Oh yeah, that's true. I can't really play it. So I agree. Why did you give him the right? I agree. No more. Give me a job, man. Give me a job, man. I'm not quit. Yeah. I'm moving along now.
No, I shouldn't have done that last rep. We just want one set of these. So I'll make it a good one. Hopefully we don't fail in the hole. Nah, I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. Lesson learned. Better in my eyes not to go for it. I know some people love to go for it, but especially when recovery's not there. I know a lot of you guys are listening, starting thinking, gay. But yeah, when recovery's not there, going full failure on a leg press or hack is not what we want to be doing. Right, one set. Let's make it a good one. So as you can see, we've not gone crazy ever, but this is heavy enough for me to go on my legs. I find that if we go super heavy, I'll put a video of me doing 5 plates side on these. It just ends up smashing your knees. You enjoy that? Right. Let's go. Ooh. 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 Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know how many I did then. I'll watch it back when I get home. But yeah, very, very happy with the execution of that set. Very happy. Even got a little quad pump. So check this now, yeah? This is what they look like after training them. Just like fucking water bombs. And then I'm going to put in a video of what they look like this morning. First set, let's see how we get on. That'll do. 11. 0 pain. 0 pain. Well, obviously, good pain. Lactic acid, blood. Does it come? But touch wood. The injury is gone. Buzzing with that, man. Buzzing with that. Now we can grow these fuckers. Set 2. Same weight. 8 to 10. Last set of the day. Let's fucking go. Right, let me show you what we've got today. I don't know why, but it fucks with me when I fail on a rep like that. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. I can justify it by saying we've got legs once. Won't like how we're going crazy ever. Right. So, unfortunately, they're not Frosties. So what we've done is, we've got the Special K, yeah? The Morrison Special K, because it's the highest percentage of rice, and obviously I want rice based. Like I said, it's 75% rice, and then I think the normal Special K were like 50 or something, maybe 45. But the thing is, what I found is with the Special K when I did it yesterday, you don't get a lot for it, man. It feels like, I think, because it's more dense, it just I don't know, it seemed like I was on a bit of a small portion yesterday, and for 100 grams, even though 100 grams isn't massive, it should be a little bit bigger. But yeah, and because my weight's been dropping and I'm literally, it's lighter than what I was stage weight this morning, let's hope Cuba up some food a little bit. But anyway, so I've done 25 gram Special K, yeah. We're done, I think I did 25 30 gram Rice Krispies, yeah, because you get a lot of Rice Krispies, they sort of like puff up. But then what we've got here is the Stefan Kenzo Special. So if you've ever worked with Stefan gets you on, he probably gets everybody on the same shit, but what he got me on was the cornflakes post-workout. Stefan's a cornflakes pusher. I think literally just because it's just like pure carbs, minimal sugars. But yeah, so Special K, cornflakes, Rice Krispie combo. This is how you make gains. Then what we've got here, I've got some beautiful, let's say it's the Gasmark 10 wear, code Tom10. Carrot cake flavour, bad. And then, in fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put these bad boys on first. So, Kuba wanted 200 grams blueberries. 200 gram blueberries is about like 20 grams of carbs, give or take. We've got 250 raspberries. What's 250 raspberries? I think raspberries are like 4 or 5 gram per 100. So 10, 12. There's not much in it, man. Berries are berries. Yeah, they're all squished from being in my bag. But yeah, some nice fresh berries. And then let's get this one. Can hear a little bit of snap, crackle and pop. And then I tell you what, yeah, these are bad boy. These are absolutely bad boy. This is the best fizzy drink I've ever had. These from Aldi. No lie, these are the baddest. These are actually badder than the full sugar lemon Fantas that you drink on holiday. You know you've had. If you've not had one of them, then just switch this off. But these are bad. And in each one, if you're weird, in each can there is 4 calories or something daft. The way I see that is, if something's 4 calories, you're burning more than 4 calories drinking it. But yeah, excellent. And I tell you what I've also done since being back in the car. So, you know, I said that hers were switching over to bodybuilding, yeah? Well, what it must have done is, because obviously Olympia's like, what we're now, about 8 weeks out. It must have started dieting for Olympia and thought, oh, I've got a lot to get off. Or it might be like, good job I clocked that then. Storage full. Anyway, as I was saying, took me a few minutes to delete some shit then. Just doing stupid long ass videos on my phone. Anyway, as I was saying, so hers must have been 8 weeks out from Olympia, thinking I'm pretty much ready, I'm pretty much in shape. Because when I read the comments, he's competing in Italy. And my boy Cuba, my coach, he's competing in Italy. So I was on the fence about going anywhere, and that just made me think, if I can get a ticket now, I'm going. Bro, flights to Italy, bro. Return flights to Milan, they're like 50 quid, 100 quid max. Me and Emma went like 2 or 3 times over a year. Did like a road trip, like 2 weeks in Italy. We did like, we went everywhere, man. Lake Como, we did everywhere. We stayed in each place literally for like 1 or 2 days. Yeah. Anyway, before I get distracted, so we're going to Italy for the weekend of the 6th and the 7th. Hopefully I can persuade Emma to get the Friday off work so we can go together. If not, one man mission is what it is. But yeah, gassed. I messaged Kuba about it. He's obviously gassed to like have her standing next to him. But yeah, that's gonna be sick, man. Hers, I think, it'll be top 3. But then in that show, there's, to me, obviously, maybe some of you, I know the true bodybuilders of you will watch Fuad's podcast, and they're all putting like Lewis Breed like 7th, 8th. Obviously, Mark Hector's in it. Thingamabob, Quinton Beastwood's in it. But yeah, Lewis Breed, man. Lewis Breed could win that show. I think it'll be like Lewis Breed. Well, top 4, I think, will be Lewis Breed, Mark Hector, Quinton. I probably think Quinton will be first or second, to be fair. But hers now, man, it makes things interesting. But yeah, man. The best thing is I can't show it because I'm recording on my phone. You buy the ticket and it's like you just bought a ticket for the Italian job. But yeah, gassed for that. And then 6 weeks, well, 5.5 weeks now, end of September. I'm taking Emma and Charlotte. We're going to Dubai for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna do what I do there, take my camera, do it all there. Yeah, gassed. Exciting times ahead, and the best part of it is now it's grow time. Yeah, right, I'm gonna enjoy this before it goes soggy, even though it's probably soggy already. Then I'm gonna drive home, hopefully not be high on my own, but I'm a functioning weed smoker, so, well, functional weed smoker. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, give it a like. Make sure you're subscribed. And what have we got on Friday? Tomorrow's a rest day, so that's obviously why we had the THC just now. burning my throat, to be fair. Tomorrow's a rest day. Then Friday we've got arms and then push. But literally arms and then push, like biceps, triceps, chest. And we've got a shoulder raise in there somewhere. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.